Hey, hold up.
Here is the view captured from the in-car camera of the police vehicle the suspect collided head-on into. The passenger officer was able to quickly exit the police vehicle when an officer-involved shooting occurred. The driver of the Mitsubishi exited his vehicle and repeatedly directed multiple shots at the passenger officer. 3 additional officers fired at the driver during the shooting. As a result of the shooting, one Pasadena police officer who was positioned behind the suspect's vehicle was struck in the leg during the exchange of gunfire. The bullet that struck the officer appears to have been fired from the Pasadena officer who was directly engaged in the gunfight with the suspect. The injured officer is expected to make a full recovery. The driver of the Mitsubishi was identified as 47-year-old Lloyd Nelson. He sustained multiple gunshot wounds, and despite officers' efforts to provide immediate medical aid, Mr. Nelson was pronounced deceased at the scene by Pasadena paramedics. Mr. Nelson was a military veteran and a former police officer with the County of Los Angeles. At the time of this incident, he was residing in San Diego but previously lived in Pasadena. Detectives are still trying to determine the motive for Mr. Nelson's actions. Besides the caliber Ruger semi-automatic handgun Mr. Nelson fired at the officer, a loaded .40 caliber Springfield Armory semi-automatic handgun was found on the driver's side floorboard of the Mitsubishi, and a loaded .380 Sig Sauer semi-automatic handgun was recovered from the Mitsubishi center console.